Imagine waking up one morning to find an extra $900 magically appearing in your bank account every month for the rest of your retirement years. Sound too good to be true? Well, for many Canadian retirees, that dream is about to become a reality thanks to a groundbreaking announcement from our Prime Minister. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let me back up and give you the full scoop on what's being called one of the biggest increases to Canadian retirement benefits in decades. Stick around because by the end of this video, you might just be doing a happy dance. Hi there, my name is Michael and welcome to my channel Seniors Money. For those of you who are new here, I'm passionate about helping retirees and soon-to-be retirees make the most of their money during their golden years. Whether it's maximizing government benefits, investment strategies, budgeting tips, or anything in between, this channel is your one-stop shop for all things financial when it comes to retirement in Canada. So let's dive right into the juicy details of this recent blockbuster announcement that's sure to put a bigger smile on the faces of countless Canadian seniors. On May 1, 2024, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau took to the podium to unveil a substantial increase to the Canadian Pension Plan (CPP) that is set to roll out in 2025. Brace yourselves, because the new maximum CPP payment will jump by a staggering $900 per month. Let me break that down a little further. The current maximum CPP payment for new beneficiaries sits at around $1,200 per month. However, under the new changes, that maximum will skyrocket to $2,100 per month for those who have contributed fully to CPP over their working lives. To put that into perspective, it means a retiree receiving the full new maximum CPP amount will get an extra $10,800 per year. That's enough to cover a decent vacation, replace an aging car, fund some home renovations, or simply provide more financial breathing room during retirement. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's great, Michael, but who actually qualifies for this $900 monthly boost? Well, let me break it down. The increase is going to be gradually phased in starting in 2025. Those who retire in 2025 or later and have made the maximum annual CPP contributions during their working careers will receive the full $2,100 maximum payment right off the bat. For those who have already retired and are currently receiving CPP, don't worry, you won't miss out either. Your benefits will be adjusted upwards in increments each year until you reach the new $2,100 maximum by 2033. And if you're still a few years away from retirement, no need to fret. The $900 increase will be prorated based on how much you contributed to CPP over your career up until your retirement date. Essentially, the more you paid into CPP, the bigger your slice of this $900 pie will be once you hit retirement age. It's a nice reward for those of you who have diligently contributed to the plan over the years. You might be wondering, what spurred the government to implement such a massive CPP boost? After all, increases of this magnitude don't happen every day. Well, there are a few key factors at play here. The CPP fund is extremely well funded and has actually been overfunded for years thanks to relatively strong economic conditions and a growing workforce. With a healthy surplus, the plan is in a prime position to pay out more generous benefits. Retirement costs keep rising, especially for things like housing, healthcare, and travel. The current maximum CPP payment hasn't kept up with the increasing costs retirees face, so this increase aims to help close that gap. Canadians are living longer than ever before. With life expectancies continuing to rise, the government recognized that retirees need their fixed incomes stretched further to cover those extra retirement years. There's been mounting political pressure, especially from advocacy groups, to boost CPP payouts and help ensure Canadians can retire with more financial security and dignity. So by implementing these changes, the government is essentially allowing Canadian retirees to receive their fair share of the CPP fund while helping make their retirement dollars go further in covering life's expenses during their golden years. What this means for you. At this point, you're probably wondering how exactly this CPP increase will impact your own retirement situation. Let's look at a few different scenarios. If you're already retired, depending on how long you've been receiving CPP, you could see anywhere from a few $100s to the full $900 per month increase by 2033. For a couple where both partners are receiving CPP, that's a potential $1,800 monthly boost to your household income. Even just a few extra $100 per month can go a long way to covering rising costs or allowing you to enjoy some upgraded experiences during your retirement years. If you're still working, this increase is a game changer, especially for younger Canadians who still have many working years ahead of them. By making maximum contributions to CPP, You'll be setting yourself up for that sweet $2,100 monthly payment once you retire. And the best part, you don't have to do anything different or special other than continuing to pay into CPP through your job's payroll deductions. It's a forced savings plan that will pay off big time down the road. If you're self-employed, don't worry, the CPP increase isn't just for those with traditional jobs. Self-employed individuals will be eligible for the full $2,100 maximum payment too, provided you made the maximum annual contributions over your self-employed career. While making those CPP payments as a self-employed person requires a bit more discipline, this increase should motivate you to stay on top of it. After all, an extra $900 per month in retirement is nothing to sneeze at. Additional benefits. But wait, there's more. Beyond the obvious financial benefits, this CPP increase could open up some interesting opportunities. An increased ability to retire a bit earlier if you've been dreaming of an early retirement. With higher CPP payments, you may be able to make your retirement savings stretch further. For those with lower amounts saved in RSPs or other retirement accounts, a bigger CPP payment could make up a larger portion of your total retirement income and fill more of the shortfall. With more money coming in from CPP, you'll have increased flexibility in structuring retirement income sources like RRIs in a way that is most tax efficient for your situation. Feeling a bit more financial freedom and security. Having that extra CPP money as a reliable income stream can go a long way in reducing stress and allowing you to enjoy retirement to the fullest. Of course, it's important not to count your chickens before they hatch. This increase won't take full effect for several years still, but it's extremely promising news and can allow you to start making some revised financial plans for your retirement years ahead. Interactive portion. Before I wrap up, I do want to spend a few minutes going over some hypothetical scenarios and examples to really drive home how the CPP increase could impact different types of retirees and retirement situations. Let's start with a couple where both spouses worked and made maximum annual CPP contributions throughout their careers. Under the new rules, once they reach age 70 in 2033, their combined maximum CPP payments would be a whopping $4,200 per month or over $50,000 per year. That's some serious retirement income right there. Now let's look at someone who only contributed the minimum to CPP due to lower income levels during their working years. Even they would see a decent increase from around $700 currently to $1,200 once the new system is fully implemented. An extra $500 per month might not seem huge, but it could cover things like property taxes on an average home, yearly transportation costs like insurance, gas and maintenance, paying for cable/internet and cell phone bills, covering out-of-pocket medical expenses, or allowing you to do some traveling each year. Every little bit counts when you're living on a fixed retirement income. How about a self-employed entrepreneur who rode the highs and lows of business incomes over their career? Well, even with an inconsistent contribution history, they'd still be eligible for higher CPP payments that reflect how much they paid in. Under the new system, if this person contributed at a rate that averages to around 50% of the maximum, they could receive around $1,400 per month from CPP instead of the current maximum of $1,200. It's not the full $2,100, but still a nice increase. As always, I'll be sure to provide any updates or additional details around this CPP change as they become available. So make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss out. Do you have any other questions about how this could specifically impact your retirement situation? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer. You can also find links to additional helpful resources on maximizing CPP and retirement income in the description of this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time with more money insights to help Canadian seniors make their retirement years as comfortable and rewarding as possible. Until then, take care.